I honestly was debating for 2 weeks to think if I should do this drama recap or not, but it's like, dude, it is the last episode. I'm already far in, anyways, and this is pretty much the last episode. I don't even know why it took me 2 weeks to really do it. I don't know, maybe it's because the disappointment and stuff like that, but let's just get into it. Get it over with. Well, even though Pearl's mother is not even accepting Khan yet, Khan's family accepted Pearl like that. They already liked him from day one. I mean, just by knowing the relationship, they're already okay with it. The fact that they know that their son likes a guy, that has nothing to do with the problem. There is no problem with them, actually. They're just glad that their son is happy. When they say the world is small, well, technically it really is when it comes to Pearl's parents and Khan's parents, because Khan's father is best friends. Well, not really best friend, but they knew each other. So Khan's father and Pearl's father know each other since school days. That's smaller than any world could ever combine. Now, this is the part that rocks me to the core, and I love how Khan stood his ground for that one. But Khan was taking care of his man in the hospital, and his man's mother came. His mother don't like Khan, right? Okay, Khan took his distance because he knows the mother doesn't like him. Then Khan's father came in with some fruits, vegetables, stuff to greet her. But when Pearl found the mother, he tried to greet her, but she was rude to him. That's when Khan decided to step up and defend his parents, because hey, he said, you can disrespect me all you want, but do not try to disrespect my parents. And then Knight was there with Mild, and they decided to take Khan out with his parents just to cool things off and let Pearl talk to his mother, because why would you do that? Why would you be so rude? There's something wrong with her, nobody else but her. I love how Khan has Mild as a friend to calm him down, and Pearl as his brother Knight. On the other hand, though, somebody needed to talk to that mother, put some sense into her, because yes, Pearl is your only son, but are you gonna continue control his life and make him miserable? Okay, so Pearl's talking to his mother, and he's talking to his mother in a way he never spoke to her before. So the mother said to Pearl that she doesn't want Pearl to be in a relationship with Khan, and that this man and man relationship is not something that should be proud to do, especially with the reputation that she has. She also said that he must listen to her because she knows what he wants, and she wants what's best for him. Pearl then got upset and said that he's tired of hearing that she wants what's best for him when she basically doesn't know what he wants. Basically, he's just saying that she's talking about best when your best is never the best, if that makes sense. He said he doesn't want that, he doesn't want that if it has to do with getting rid of something or someone he loves. And if that's the case, he does not want the best. Also, if you hear bzzz sound in the background, it's my AC. Well, it's not that fancy AC. It's not one of those. Anyways, it's the AC. Okay, so the speech that Pearl spoke to his mother about, well, technically it hurt her because of how he approached her with that speech. But I mean, she needs to learn the truth. She went outside. You can tell she was crying, and she's definitely heart hurt. The father saw. Now, we all know the father is not married to her, but they do share a son, which is Pearl, together, but he's not with her. He's married to Knight's mother, and Knight is the youngest, so Pearl is the first child for him. But anyways, he sat there and spoke to her, basically telling her that she needed to give Pearl space to grow. She said Pearl is her only son, and she doesn't believe that men and men should be in a relationship because it doesn't last. The man looked at her and said, they are not the same sex, and they did not last either. It all depends on who you feel you love. They didn't love each other, but he did say that the moments they had together was great, and they grew their child well. She knows deep down that she has to make this boy grow, but she also doesn't want to lose him at the same time. The man basically made some good sense that she herself admit that is right, But she also can't admit that what she did was wrong. Well, she admitted it, but again, I understand her motherly strictness, but also, dude, you can't control him forever. You have to let this boy grow. Khan spoke to Per because he knows that Per spoke to his mother very rudely, and he knows Per doesn't like the decision his mother is making. Khan said that he needs to speak to his mother just sit down and speak to her and tell her what you feel about everything, and maybe hopefully they can just open up to each other on what they're lacking, because he doesn't want to start in a relationship and be the reason for the whole problem when they could just sit and have a big happy family dinner in the future. Which I am glad that Khan did say that, because we don't want to have a relationship that you can't even step into the house with peace and have just pure evil entity or evil, we want peace. So Per took the advice from his brother Knight and Khan. And when he went to his mother, I honestly thought he was going to have one of those serious talks. But then I keep forgetting that we're talking about Per here. The cheerful, cheerleading Per. And trust me, he went on both knees and begged his mother, can I go date? Can I please? That pretty please and those comfy eyes. You can't say no to that. Anyways, the mother agreed that he should date Khan, because technically she's been getting advice from everyone, and she herself sees that what she's doing is wrong, because clearly she wants her son to be happy, but what she's doing is not making him happy. It's basically like trapping him in her little world, and he's gonna be miserable. So might as well sacrifice that strictness and break it down a little bit, because basically you're not gonna get him to be happy, you're gonna make him miserable. Okay, so Mild and Knight finally sat down with Knight's parents and discussing things. So the parents found out that Mild was the one that saved Knight years ago when he was younger from drowning. Yes, Mild is the saver. It's just a small world. And then find out that Knight literally scout out the entire world to find this man and then fall in love with him. It's funny how fate works. Anyways, then the parents start saying this must be fate, that love draws them together, and then they're talking about marriage. I'm like, damn, marriage already? Yeah, you don't normally see parents be cool like that. Very rare you see a parents like this at an early stage in the relationship. But I'm not mad at it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Arm and Lee, their chemistry is great. I'm not sure if they're ready to test out more waters into acting in another BL together, because I see it. It's great. But since it's not like a GMMTV couple shipping, I don't think they're gonna do it. They're just gonna ship around to different characters, different actors, because not all the companies are working the way GMMTV is. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not. Because it shows that they want to see if the actors are good with every actors, instead of just putting them into one ship, like one person. Now I get what GMMTV is doing, but I also get what other companies are doing. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying that their chemistry are great. Now, when it comes to spiciness, I'll be lying if I say it's not spicy. But if I have to give them points between Per and Khan, then it's a 50-50. I can't give higher grades to this one and not give the higher grade to another one. It's even. At this point, I'm not sure. But the fact that homeboys like Khan, the actors that play Khan and Per actually acted again after acting in Two Worlds, it says something. Ooh, child, let me tell you, the spicy was spicing. And in my Jamaican talk, look over there so in a mirror, look good. Look, me not magnify it for you, because I'm not too sure what YouTube are going to do me, but still, look I always say it's good to share. It's good to share. Look, because you might never see it again. Hey, I might be putting this in membership later on in the year or so, but if I do, would you support? Then you have this girl. When I saw her, I was like, all right. Okay. I'm not speaking patois because it's the only way I can bring out my language out there, my recap out there. So if I speak English and patois, try to understand. If I have Caribbeans out there, thank you, and others, try to understand. If you don't, you can just put in a comment that you don't understand a certain part, and I will try my best to put it in English. Anyways, when I said that girl earlier, I was like, yo, don't come with your foolishness, please. But then she come up and look like somebody rocked some sense into her. She's like, I can I understand what I did before was wrong, but I finally come to my senses and I want to be friends with you. But can we keep our distance? Because the more we keep our distance, the more I will not like you. Because if you keep coming close, the feelings will still be there, yada yada yada, and so forth. And I was like, smart. Then you have Great talking to Nacha. They're both in the same boat because they like someone that they're not sure if they should be, But Great gained confidence and tell Nacha that, yo, I like you. And Nacha is like, I don't like women, I like men. Then she looked at Great and is like, are you sure you want to like me knowing that I might not like you back? She's like, as long as I get to be beside you and you're not offended by it, and I can try to pursue you eventually down the line, you might. Homegirl's like, okay. I'm so glad the mother accepted Khan, because she knows, even though she doesn't like Khan, your son would just like, Mom, I love you, but I'm not breaking up with Khan. She knows. It's either you accept him or accept the fact that your son will get upset with you and probably might not talk to you for the rest of your life. So acceptance is good. I love that. I thought Knight would have given his gear to Miles, like how Per gave his gear to Khan. I mean, Khan was the first to get everything. But anyways, this is where complication hit, because now Khan is a trained doctor, but he has a scholarship. It's not really a scholarship, but he got to get a privilege to travel to a different country. No, not a country, but it's different parts to further his study in Thailand, I think. Yeah, in Thailand. He tells her, because they're gonna be a long distance relationship. Her is not really happy, but at the same time, he is kind of happy because Khan really wants this. He has to be happy. He's sad, but he has to be happy. Okay, so there's a tiny detail that I forgot to mention, that the thing that Khan is doing is a government scholarship, and the location he's going is the border, right? To do his doctor medical stuff. The thing is, he has to be there for 3 years. Can you imagine 3 years of long distance relationship? But I am glad that Per accepted, because one boy wants this future. He is a doctor's boyfriend after all. Okay, hold up. Details. It's not a Samantha the Introvert recap without a freaking details. So I need help. So they're in the bathroom about to do deeds in the tub. Who the frig thought of bringing a condom in there? Oh, let's just bring a condom in there just in case we might do stuff. Bitch! Right at the bathtub. I mean, again, protection is key. I'm glad that they do protection in this drama, but damn. At this point, they probably have it in the car. And maybe if they, what? Let's continue. Samantha the Introvert without detail is not Samantha the Introvert at all. Hey, I'm gonna assume that a year has passed, because Khan is definitely at the border at doing his practice, and these two are working at their father's company. I mean, I see it already. It's some parents will let you work at their company, but they look like big people who owns their own company. So I love it. It hasn't been 3 years maxed yet, and Per already missed his man. Per is going back and forth during the 3 years to see his man. At this point, I don't even know what to say about this thing. Like, dude, it's not even been maybe close to a year yet. I'm not even sure. But trust me, during the years that Per should be testing his long distance relationship, homeboy is going back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, it's Per we're talking about here. But I don't know if you say it. It's not even going through. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about this one. Of course, there's sex with these two, but I'm assuming it's a everyday thing. Rest your ass, can rest it to ass. Rest your ass. Every day, every freaking day. No, man. No, man. No. Rest it, man. Rest it. And just like that, 3 years have passed, and we finally get to see homeboy in doctor's coat. 3 years. Damn. 3 years. We never see a night, but I mean, technically it's like schooling. You have to reach a certain level to get certain things. 3 years. You're the only one in high school, because I no ever know. You have your friend them in other school. But I know one thing, can't graduate Per and Night graduate. This is so cute and stupid at the same time. Cute because Mild meet up with Khan, talking about stuff, and then they went to the auditorium, you know, that part where they did the play. And it was kind of like a plan with Per planned that they should bring him here, and they put out like a video. But the stupid part is in the video, Per mentioned that he wasn't able to come to see him because he is sick and he has some dire life and death disease. Homeboy just literally say he's dying, and I'm like, no, you're not. You can't be. Like, what was that? Turns out he's not dying. And I was like, if I was Khan, I would slap this boy silly for making such stupid thing. Turned out Per's stupid stunt was like a proposal, so he proposed to him. Of course, Khan accepted it, but like, dude, don't try that shit again. And if there's gonna be an anniversary, don't put that shit in this anniversary, because it ain't funny. It's not even something you should do. Then you have Night out here. It's like, dude, you're not the only one who's gonna propose. They went on stage, and now Night's like, will you marry me? Of course, Mild accepted. I don't know, the relationship, the marriage have to go after his graduation though, but he accepted it. And technically, if you look at it in order, Per met Khan first, so of course they're gonna make Per and Khan get married or proposed first, and you have Mild and Night after. So yeah, I am glad that the friends get to see the proposal of both brothers, but I'm also disappointed in 4 characters. Now 1 and 2 is these two, Great and Nacha. Their relationship right in the end is where you see that they accept each other, or slowly going into the relationship, because of course Nacha secretly held Great's hand, indicating that, hey, I accept you and I want to be in a relationship with you. It's cute, but no, I think that we need more. Even give us a season 2, goddammit. And then these two should be number 1 on my list. Tom and Tonkla. Like, how you make their relationship last? Like, I just feel like they needed more. Give us a season 2 where I can see Great and Nacha in a relationship, and Tonkla and Tom. I mean, like, dude, you see it, right? You see it. Hold up. And after the relationship, you're telling me later down, after his breakup with his girlfriend, that's when he found out, hey, can we go on a date? I mean, it's cute that you're going and talking about we can go on dates and be in a relationship. Finally expressing the relationship can go on. But, like, I'm just disappointed that they don't really show us more for them. I get that the main character is there, but it's like they need a season 2. Or at least give us, like, a drama with these two and the 2 girls in something, because I'm not satisfied. It's cute that Night, Per, Mild, and Khan get their little happy ending, But I'll be lying if I say these two aren't the reason that I'm here. Because in episode 1, yeah, but when I saw these two and how the friend was secretly liking the other friend, I was like, now I cannot not like it, because these two made me stay. Even though the relationship wasn't going, it made me stay, but I'm disappointed. I can't be the only one that's disappointed in this. Honestly, I wanted to be my recap to be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. But to see it reach like 20 something minutes, it means that I had a lot to say. I did not expect it to go this far. But if you reach this far, thank you for listening to me ranting about my recaps. But also, I think the reason it reached that far is because of the disappointment. Because, again, I originally didn't want it to do it, but I guess it just has to do it because I already went that far and it is the end of the episode. So I can cross this out on my list saying that I completed one drama. The next drama is... damn it. What's the next drama? The next drama is Shine. And I can't pass episode 7, to be honest. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put it out or not, but yeah. Anyways, that's it. Bye bye.